Okay. Okay. So please take a look.
But once you see
Okay, so we already finished the introduction. We talk about the learning attitude. Second is we talk about the benefit of the meditation. The third is the condition. We have to be self-restrained, and then we go to the adequacy of the requisite. But besides that, we will talk about is the two type of strong person method of the repentance. I think all of us have done some review that which type of person we are. Generally, we are the type, maybe the minor we commit, but the major usually we don't. In that case, we can eradicate the karma easily through the repentance. Okay. Then we talk about method of repentance. I already introduced the mantra of the great compassion mantra to all of you. Okay. Then the Om Mani Padme Hum is the mantra quite we use often here. Generally, why I prefer use mantra rather than just the Anapanasati. The reason is Anapanasati, we feel the tendency that Anapanasati is very good to calm down yourself. But when you talk about you want to feel some certain yourself needs, it seems that unless your meditation power is very strong, if it is not strong enough, the mantra chanting actually try to link you with the third party, and the third party can help you because they are stronger than us. Generally, the students here, they are they will be major and minor one object for safety. If you just only Anapanasati, maybe one day there's some challenge in your life and you cannot overcome, with nobody to talk. Sometimes mind also will be stroke because everything is self-reliant, but if they feel to self-reliant, to be self-independent, not everybody is so strong. So sometimes the third party, even though it's a Guanyin or whatever you believe, you can talk even, I think you can survive better once there's a challenge in the life. Okay, so that is the reason why we are using the mantra as a supplementary. But Theravada, they don't. They just purely just Anapanasati, everything by themselves. But we worry if one day, sometimes you're not strong all the time. This is the reason we need some supplementary method. Let's go. We come to see the adequacy of the requisite. Okay. So let's take a look. Now, in the past lessons, we talk about that the cloth and the right livelihood. Right. So the right livelihood is the process of making a living. Okay, as we all know regarding that. We already have some good discussion. Okay. Now we'll go to the yes. The cloth all right. Actually, well, it's a good question. Let me do some explanation regarding the clothes. In monks, we just have 3 clothes only. 3? Yes. Yes, we have 3 pieces of cloth. One is, let's tell you, one is the lower part. Second is the upper part to cover the body. Third one is the big one to cover the whole body. This is Shakyamuni tested that 3 clothes is enough, even the winter season in India. Okay. Well, this culture is fully adopted by the country in Theravada. Okay. So they are doing this exactly the same. But once the monks go to China, they notice that the place is very cold. then 3 clothes is not enough. This is the reason why actually you see here. What does it mean, Mahayana? Mahayana means is the Buddhism in the northern part, especially the Chinese. They maintain the culture, but they absorb all the Buddhism inside and mix it, become its own culture, its own identity. That's the so-called Mahayana. So we have this type of cloth for ourselves, 3 clothes. The reason is I found that if you talk about the cloth, the person who more attached to the cloth should be the woman rather than a man. Because women, they have a tendency to make themselves more beautiful and more attractive to the male generally. So biologically, I mean, if we see the creature, I hope you sit here a little bit so that I can have an eye contact with you when I talk. Okay, we notice that the world outside, okay, generally the female will be more attractive and outfit, so they can attract male. Is for the it's for the reproduction objective. Okay, so it's the same actually. Nowadays, I think men also same like you aim for 6-pack, maybe more attractive to the opposite sex. I don't think you just for 6-pack just for maybe people praise you, but maybe finally at the bottom of your heart, you hope that more girl praise you rather than men. You feel more comfortable and happy, right? Now, you see, this is a very natural tendency that we are living in this sensual world. We have a tendency to attract the opposite sex, finally for reproduction. It's a reproduction activity. Generally, all the humans, we do the same thing. All the animals just accept man only. We will think differently. So you see, for women, if let's say they aim to meditate, they want to do better, they may think a lot regarding that, how to beautify themselves. I think women will be more serious than men. I remember there's one shoe keeper, our Dharma friend mentioned to me that 100% of the shoes, 60% is for the woman, 20% is the man, then the rest is for old men and the children. So women is the big market for the shoes. I think same with the clothes. From there, I don't see much difference with all the tie, all the, how to say, 西装叫什么英文? The coat, yes. I don't see much difference for that. But anyway, maybe some men they are more attractive. They feel they're more how to say, they're more indulged in the clothes one. You can do something. But it is more common in the monk. If let's say we have excessive clothes, we look for other monk, the party, A. Then we look for monk B. So monk B will appoint that who is somebody possess the ownership of the cloth. So I will tell the monk A, I said that now this cloth, you become the witness for me that the possessiveness of the cloth belongs to the B monk, but I have the right to use it only. It's just like the person how to say, the cashier in the bank. I think every day they calculate money. A lot of money has calculated, but they won't be happy for calculating the money because the money doesn't belong to the cashier. You see the point? This is how we do. Why the cloth? If you really attach to it, you can use these ways to make sure that your mind will be over-indulged in it. It's the same if you do the will, for your all properties. Then I think it is a good idea. It is like something like this type of procedure. If one day you want to really go to very serious meditate, and you find that something you really can let go of, for example, the collection of your antique, the collection of your clothes, what else collection of the collection of the car, or collection of the handphone, all this type of stuff, you felt they really attached to it, maybe you can do this type of procedure to make yourself, to remove yourself from the attachment to it, over-attachment to it. But anyway, for the how to say, for the custom protocol, you still have to wear tidy during the office or when you attend to the wedding, dinner, whatever. But as a Buddhist, you want to become a serious meditator. You hope that your mind, you want to reduce the attachment. You have to always keep on remind yourself that this type of thing, if attached you, you must do something to make yourself less attached to it. For example, if you like the durian very much, one thing we will worry that the moment you die, maybe you will become the worm of the durian. You know? Yes. Because you're so attached to the durian. So the best karma for you is next life become the worm of the durian. Then you'll be always with the durian. So you remember, you don't attach to the teeth. Must be mindful. Must draw a borderline. Yeah, keyword possible. Yeah. We worry for that. Yes, we worry for that. Yeah, it can. Because there's one monk, according to our the text, one monk is very like a chief of the śrāmaṇera before the probation period. He likes cheese very much, you know. And that's the cheese almost for the 10 years, and he can survive without the cheese. So the moment he died, the master got psychic. He managed to see that his disciple is become a worm of the cheese already. There's no attachment to it. So the best karma is become the cheese, the worm of the cheese. So you'll be with the cheese all the time. So get the point. So this is the reason why you come to learn the Dharma. We have to tell you all this truth so that next life you can go to a better place. Attachment is a very strong element to bend us to go to further upper realm. So just be aware. Hobby is good, but just must. If let's say you always have how to say, you will be irritated by it something missed or something broken of it then you have to be careful. Okay, so get the point. So it's something it's with the cloth okay.
So what's the point in this?
With the cloth?
Yeah.
Yeah. If you are very attached to the cloth, you can do this procedure. It should show you that the cloth because why the cloth appears here because for monks we don't have much thing to attach. Cloth in one meditator also said, but nowadays you have to consider handphone, your car, everything already. Usually men, I think, prefer buy more cars and handphone rather than all this stuff.
So it's more material attachment.
Yes, material attachment actually. Material attachment. It is a basic necessity, but you can attach it if you overemphasize on it. Alright? Okay. If glamour over-attached to a six-pack, so what will be a next life? Is there any animal with a six-pack one? No, I don't know. Okay. So we talk about, after the tutorial, now we go to the living in a leisure and a quiet place. Okay, so remember that now we talk about the condition for meditation. All right. Please read it out. Please, let's read it out together. Leisure.
Leisure means not to be Santavana, which is away from that.
Okay. Please bear in mind that the author of this article, I think 60% I extract from an author who is from China Tang Dynasty. He is a very good monk, and he wrote this for his brother to meditate. So the background of this article, I think 60% of the article is from the Chinese Tang Dynasty. Okay, so let's take a look. Living in a leisure and quiet place. Okay, this is actually aimed for the person, at least, for a person who aims for 3 days or above meditation intensively. Not you daily one, no. This is for a person. If you really aim for 3 days or more than 3 days meditation, you must be in a leisure and quiet place, which is not busy and not noisy. Because if you're very busy, it's not easy for you to settle down your mind, especially in KL lifestyle. If let's say you really want to have an intensive meditation, maybe by your own, or you're going to join the retreat, the best place, the first one, is the jungle. The reason is the jungle is not a developing place. Like you see here, KL, you can see many places are not that suitable for meditation. Even you go to the garden, a lot of cars. Maybe some places even there's an LRT there. I know that in Buddhist temple, they got an LRT station. So every hour, you will hear that ding gong, gang gong, very noisy one. I don't know why this kind of condominium around the place can get so high price. Because every hour they will be ding gong, gang gong. The noisy, yes. Once the people you go meditate, you need a more quiet place. For the beginner or for the skillful meditator, sometimes they still need a more quiet place. Okay? And you yourself not supposed to be over busy. You must be leisure. Okay? For intensive meditation. So first is the jungle. Second is aranya. Aranya means once away from the community, 3 to 4 miles. This place is suitable for herding the livestock. The person they are herding maybe cow or sheep or this kind of place away from community, because it's too near to the community. A lot of gossip. When you go to the pasar or other people gossip there, then you hear a lot. I don't think it's suitable for you to have intensive meditation. The third one is the Sangharama. Sangharama is away from layman. Sangharama actually is a temple. For example, you go to the Samatha Island, there's a sampo tong there. It's a good Sangharama because it is away from layman. Yes. Nowadays, actually, jungle also a lot of tourists. If you bring your handphone, go to the jungle because a lot of people, everybody is there. So the best place is you just take the hole and bury your handphone, then that is the paradise. Right now, when you bury your handphone, the place immediately becomes paradise for you to meditate. So always remember that. Now we talk about is the it's walk out. This 3 places is good provided it fulfills some condition. So I think maybe nowadays maybe Urdi is better than Samatha Island Sampo seated for meditate. Because here we don't have no tourists come here. We don't aim for tourists to survive. Okay. So during one day retreat, you just close the door, you see even the bell also make it ineffective. Everything you can control. You see, so this is one thing I try my best to make a place which is good for meditate within a city. I heard that we can hardly to find many big tree and old tree in the garden. In the garden in KL nowadays. So I saw this garden in front facing the garden. This would be a very good place for one day retreat. So hopefully you can join in the coming one. You can really enjoy you can meditate in a place in the leisure and the quiet place. Well, when you go back to the normal life, I think you will get a leisure and quiet place. Also, when you're off your handphone and close the door and tell your wife and kids that I want to meditate for 1 hour. It's the best. You work together with your wife. Morning session, let your wife to take care of the kids and you meditate. At the night time, so your wife meditate and you take care with the kids. That is the best solution. So husband and wife both learn meditation together, learn dharma together. It's a very good place. You can cooperate together. Okay, so you get the point. So remember that every day you should do meditation. So just choose a good place for yourself. Now, number 4, the condition we talk about is stop outer course and the business. Okay, please read it out.
There are so many needs. Stop occupation, stop socializing, stop learning skills, stop academically pursuit. The resultant my heart for
yes. Okay. Now we go further. Sorry. Oh, I think I need to explain for this. Okay, outer course. Okay. Yes, to stop occupation. For intensive meditation, you have to stop working. I think generally nowadays all the works we cost a lot of thinking about. Okay. If you run your own business, I think even worse. You always look for the customer, especially in the initiation of the business. You have to look for the customer. Then you have always things pay the loan for the bank, how to maintain the customer. Then the customer cry over you because due to undue delivery, many things. If you do stop the occupation, I don't think you can meditate well. You have to stop temporarily for that 3 days. Second is to stop socializing. Yes, just bury your handphone or just put to the freezer of the handphone in the fridge. Then you will stop socializing. I think now they prefer in your house. Do you have grandson? You don't have grandson now. Nowadays the people talk to grandson with handphone, right? They don't talk face by face, right? Right now. I heard that before. So you talk handphone with your wife without face by face. You don't do that. He is just in front of you, but I did it. Very interesting. We just put all the emoji, actually we're very angry, but we put a very cute emoji. Then we just how to say it's a camouflage for ourselves. Finally, we don't know how to deal with the people. I think nowadays, right? I think at your age, people start to lose the skill of dealing with people, right? Because they just put emoji to all this stuff. Right now, sometimes okay. Number third, stop learning skills. I think now all the skills is the apps in the handphone. So you just borrow your handphone, everything is accepted. Because in the apps, I found that everything is there already. You want to learn the skills, just be the apps. Fourth is academically pursuit. This means that you do some research and study. I think here maybe Yao Ming have a tendency to do the academic study more because you prefer ask questions. Then you will have to do the solution. Then again, you will put up on Google. So better you borrow your handphone, then everything's settled. Whatever question you ask, we just look for Google. But of course, you have to analyze it, including Buddhism study. You have to stop it during the meditation. Because when you start to analyze all the dharma, the definition, okay, what's the reference for this, what means for that, you cannot meditate. Even the Buddhism study. And the worst is the newspaper. You must stop it. Because the issue, especially political issue, can create the anger element easily. Because the politicians prefer to play this. So you have to be always smart. Always have to be careful as a Buddhist. Don't be flayed up by the politician. The way how they flay you up is just keep on pinpoint all the mistakes, the negative elements, with a strong reason. Sometimes with the exaggeration. So just be careful with all this stuff. If you aim really come to meditate, or for example you come to today, you better avoid quarrel with your family. Because if you quarrel after that you come here, I don't think you can sometimes mind to listen to what I'm talking about. In meditation you won't go on anything. So all this we have to take into the consideration. The resultant active mind from the above process can jeopardize the mental development. Yes. Generally, the person who comes to 7-day meditation, what happens? The first 3 days, the mind will keep on wondering that and regret that why they come to this state, which is so torturing to myself. And they will think that I will just reward myself with a very good dinner after the place like a hell, okay, for meditate, okay. Then the last day, they start, I want to go back already. Okay, I start planning for my work, which one customer I should met. Then just within one day, I can really meditate. The mind really subtle, without any wandering things. Just one day is the best. Then the front 3 days and the final 3 days, or just reduce our trouble. It used to happen, but it can improve. Okay, so just hopefully, we can better and better. But please come and try for 1 day retreat first. 1 day retreat. So 8 hours, you will be confined here. Then your hand will be confiscated. I will check your handphone. Yes, no people to talk. Then you can enjoy the solitude and deal with the boring, with the boredom of that particular 8 hours. But finally, you will find that if you get the peace during the meditation or the qigong, you really like that. Then after meditation, you will make up your mind to throw away the handphone because you enjoy everything without handphone alive. Okay, let's go. Stop outer course and the business. Now we go through is close to Kayana. Sorry, close to Kayana Mitata. Please bring it up.
Close to Kayana. Yeah, please.
Okay. Karyana Mitata is the Pali word. Actually, in a simple way, it's a good friend. Okay, this type of friend you can see in the 3 aspects. First is assistance, provide food and ensure the environment is conducive. Generally, I'm the one assistant if I run the retreat. I will arrange for the lunch, okay, and if let's say outside people come very noisy, okay, postmen or some garden people they come to do something, I will try to make the noise, reduce the noise so that the people can enjoy the quietude of the place. Assistant, usually I play the roles. Second is the colleague. Colleague is the practice together. See, you all is the karyana mitata to each other. For example, if Yao-Ming absent, so you can call Yao-Ming, hey, why do you come? You should come. You see, this is very, very helpful, especially when people start to feel lazy or people have some disturbance or they don't want to come already. But by your calling, they may appear next time. So this is a very good with the colleague if you can practice together. Maybe one day I think it is good for all of us have some party or something like that, or really know each other well. Then okay, if you see somebody lost already, you try to grab him back. This is the rule of the colleague. But of course, it should be without creative disturbance. Must be encouraged, not discouraged. If you create disturbance, well, you are considered a bad karyana mitata. Not a good friend, it's a bad friend already. Okay. The third is acharya. Acharya means teacher. It's a teacher. Okay, it's a teacher. So teaching various meditation methods. The teacher. So usually I play the role as acharya. Basically, if you really go for 7-day retreat, better don't go together with any friend. Why? Because if you know nobody in the retreat, even though the retreat with 100 people, So you just very concentrate with your breath. So anything happens, it's not a business. You can easily attain. If you go with a friend, for example, go with Yao Ming, one day you see, you look so way, then you go, okay, cannot talk, don't talk. So you have hand gesture, good, bad, a lot of communication. Oh, sometimes you feel boring, or you will say the food is very good. You're not talking also, but you say, very good. A lot of communication there, you see. Because you're very concerned with him. Always happens. So better you don't go with your wife. Because whenever there's a healthy problem, let the assistant to take over, to take care of it. Because we will appoint an assistant to do all this for medicine or whatever. But generally, sometimes, so that's the best way is don't go with any friend and exclude your wife for it. Nobody. Okay? So you see the point? All right. So this is number 5. Then number 4, we go to condemn desire and abandon hindrances. Okay? Among please read it out.
Among the beginners and unfortunate, that one should stay away from the 5 hindrances. The 5 desires are the desires those of the great beginning have been for their mind to be so they can stay away from this desire. They should not be confused by the when medical attachments are not right. So this is called living the desire.
Okay. So after review the outer course, now we go to the inner course. Okay, a person who cannot meditate well, one of the reasons is you cannot let go the pleasure from the visible form, sounds, audio, taste, and tangible things. Yes, it has happened. Sometimes people some yogi they cannot meditate. I remember that I was appointed as a supervisor in a meditation camp. One day a lady appeared to me that he said, Master, I want to get a permission that I need a cup of Milo. Because for the whole meditation session, my mind cannot get away from a Milo. Can I have a cup of Milo, please? So I think, so how? So I go to ask back the master, the meditation master, and said, so what do you think that shall we give her a cup of Milo because she's so obsessing to the Milo? Okay, so this is the first place. Second place also during the meditation camp. So I saw one guy go to the kitchen, So look like a thief, look like a thief, So just go slowly, everything just quiet, go to watch. So I noticed that he tried to open the cupboard and he want to pick out, he want to pick out Nescafe. So with the shaky hand, they take away the Nescafe and pour the water. Say, what's wrong with you? He said, actually, I addicted to the Nescafe for 30 years already. I can just survive without it. Please let me have a cup of Nescafe, that I can make it better. So I said, just keep on and enjoy yourself first. So you see, once we used to something, we attach to something, it is not easy to let go, and it will become something obstacle in our mind when you try to keep quiet in a retreat. That's the reason why we are always, why the thing is so obsessive to us is due to the pleasure, the momentary pleasure. But this momentary pleasure is so obsessive to us as a human. Some cannot meditate is because they said, my mind is always lingering with the music, the pop song, by Adele or by Beyonce, said, stop the mind all the time with the music. There was once a guy also mentioned to me that, I also can meditate because my mind just with the chocolate muffin. I'm so used with the chocolate muffin. I think after this retreat, the first thing I go is go to secret recipe to finish, to get a piece of the chocolate muffin first. The mind cannot lingering out because during the daily time, we always indulge with it, and we do realize that we should be not over attached. This is why the effect comes once you try to settle down your mind. And we all worry that it happened during the moment we die. All this will repeat, the thing which gives you the pleasure before, especially here this momentary satisfaction pleasure. We should realize there are 40 appearances. The 40 appearances and use various theory and facts to degrade them. If you don't degrade them, our mind generally will exaggerate it and try to beautify it. You realize that? The thing you attach, whatever is a form, sound, odor, or taste, generally it will be exaggerated. You have this type of experience. One day you go to the soup. One day you might appear that you want to eat ice cream. Very strong, the urge. So you go to buy ice cream and you try to taste it. But you notice that how come the taste not as good as I imagined, and it happened past many days before? You have this experience. Or you want to eat bak kut teh, I really missed the bak kut teh in club, so you drive 1 hour to the club. Okay, because it's 2 years happened 1 year before, you really enjoy the bak kut teh. But you go, you taste it, how come not as good as what I imagined the past, in my imagination? The reason is our mind tends to play true to ourselves, and we try to exaggerate the pleasure, anything in our mind. So sometimes we always play by ourselves. So our major enemy is our brain sometimes. Okay, so you see.
So what do you mean by regret?
Yes, you have to see the disadvantage of it. For example, why the young lady prefer the Korean star a lot? Because the media and also all this advertising company try to multiply them, try to beautify them, exaggerate them, make them look so shining on the stage. But let's say they don't brush their teeth at the house, the face they look like very messy. Will they let the young lady to see this type of thing? It won't, right? Because when they see all this type of thing, the image will be tarnished. It's the same. All this, the music, the taste of the food, all this picture, like it very much. If you can see the negative and the disadvantage, you won't over attach to it. That's we mentioned you should degrade them. But it's in the terms of meditation, because when the moment that your mind is always thinking, lingering with this type of stuff, you have to degrade them so that your mind won't be so attached to it. Okay? Yes?
So what is the lady get now?
What? The lady get a Milo. Well, I think I forgot already the taste. But I just remember so well.
Or do you think she should have the Milo?
I think she should have a cup of Milo so that the mind can settle down. But she has to review that. She must be over-dependent to the Milo during the daily life. You have to review for your lifetime. Because the moment you die, if the Milo appears, I think it will be very sad case. Is there any insect in the Milo? Grasshopper, wait for grasshopper, come to the Milo. Palm oil. No. Hello, please bear in mind. Now the case, they don't like the palm oil, they don't like the cocoa, they like Milo. Remember, maybe they become the Milo keeper next life. Just sell the Milo only. Okay, so this is how we said that. So how to see it? You see, you have to degrade by the way you see that. Okay, good, but not bad. As a sugar-coated poison, you have to always see that. When the mental attachment does not arise, this is called leaving the desire. Yes. But usually in our normal world, the common, the mundane word, they do things opposite. You see, in insurance, how they motivate. They sell more insurance. Must tell them, okay, when you manage to hit the target, we'll go to Europe and buy the LV bag. Create the desire. Buy more apartment. A luxury apartment. Please have a good wearing. Okay. And maybe, okay, sell more insurance so that you can have a very big wedding ceremony to let people admire of you. You see, opposite thing. It's the same thing. I think the sales department, they usually use this type of thing to lure the purchasing department. So what is so tempting? I think all this women, wealth, good food, all this. So this is what happened in the real world. They do differently. But in meditation, in the Buddhism world, we will act also in the opposite, in the reverse way. But you have to believe that in outside world, generally people, they sure attach to all this. If a rich man, they got money, they didn't go to a test stage, what can they do? Go to popular bookshop and buy the books. They must go to Genting Island to gamble, the beautiful woman along together, go to the very high-class restaurant. Sure, they do this one. Right, not yummy. They go to popular and buy the books for a rich man. Both are very seldom together to see them. Okay, let's go to the next. Among the 5 desires. Okay.
Among the 5 desires, sexual desire is the most serious. This is primarily a desire for something. It is discriminated because it is a point of how many people commit wrong? The supernal desires, sexual desire, and arise one it will develop attendance and practice, but one still reluctant to be free of it. Such a state is opposite of meditation. Even by meditation, if you want to practice.
Okay. Yeah, among the 5 desires, sexual desire is the most serious generally, because as a human, we are living in the sensual level, sensual sphere. Okay, eating and reproduction is our basic. Okay, it's the fundamental and the basic requirement. We all survive on this. But anyway, he mentioned that our sexual desire as a rope that binds one extremely tight, but we still like it very much. So that's why we remove that I think as a human, we love the attraction from the opposite sex must be stronger than the parent. You see that? You see that? So generally, after marriage, you will build up your own nest rather than stay with the parents. If how to say, if a partner prefer to do so. Why? Because you will notice how shall I put it? Do you agree or not? I think you are willing to sacrifice for your wife more than with your parents. You know what I mean? Do you think so? I think yes. Why? Because the joy from the opposite sex is stronger from the joy to the practice. I think so. That's why once you notice your counterpart already, you will try your best to try to pursue her or him or something like that. Why? Because once you are in the fall in the love, in your brain, all the dopamine, endorphin, all this kind of chemicals will arise, and you make you exaggerate the opposite sex if you like. I've heard about that. But anyway, if let's say, here he mentioned that if you are a serious meditator, you should try to control your sexual desire so that it won't become disturbance for you. But I think here, maybe Glamour and you not very suitable for this kind of theory. Because of this kind of theory, if you understand too well and you practice too well, it will disturbance. I mean, it will become a barrier for you to fall in love with somebody. Do you think so? Yes. But it should you. Yes, because it will ban you from the party affair. Yes. But two of you, please don't overworking with this theory and don't too over practice with it. Not suitable. Because I think two of you still want to marry, right? Want to got the kids, right? So better don't overworking. But when you marry, you know this is to a certain extent to help you to deter yourself from the party affair. Because even though after you marry, the attractive to the opposite sex will continue until you die. This is our biological body ability. This is our biological ability. Maybe until the stage of the menopause. Once the menopause stage, man or woman both they will stop not so attracted to this kind of thing. But before the menopause, I think it's still very attractive. So all the Vinaya is very helpful and meditation helpful to maintain the relationship within a marriage. I think it will be very helpful. So you get the point, especially if you are in the purchasing department. Maybe the sales department in other company will lure you with this type of thing. We try to attack, how to say, temptation. Make it as a temptation for you. Money and opposite sex, including men and women. I think both is the same. You know all this. You know how to say you know how to protect yourself. So get the point. So remember, okay, don't over practice of this. Just forget about this. Okay, now. So number one is to abandon the greed. Okay, please write down. Please copy down the red color sentence first. I think maybe half of the people here already menopause, including men and women, right or not? I think three of you and me, we are above 40 already menopause, right or not, Yao Ming? Not true. Not true. You haven't menopause yet. life. As a Switzerland, you don't use this kind of tactic.
Yes.
You don't use it.
Yes, I use it.
You use it?
A lot.
Seriously?
Yes.
Okay. So success, can you make it?
Yeah. Then that's success that you have.
It helps what?
Just doing sales entertainment. What my job is actually test for our first target. So in a way to achieve our first target, sometimes we have a lot of incentive, we give incentive, trade incentive, give. So it's a way to boost our sales.
Yes.
And it's a way to get rid of our competitors.
Get rid of the competitor.
Yeah, because we very market share.
And it's very effective actually.
If they don't have enough resources for this, and then they don't have the support from the supplier of this person, then actually we want to get them out from our competition. I mean, it's well
just be careful, don't without any boundary of ethics.
Yeah,
okay.
Ethically,
What's the ethically?
Entertainment is sometimes more to just drinks and food.
Okay.
Not other than
Don't go to the bar or all these massage centers, better don't. Because we believe will ruin the marriage of the family. Because no woman can endure that the husband has been shared as other women. I don't think it never happens.
When it comes to this stage, if they want to go further, we don't follow the song.
Yeah, that's good. Okay, so just don't bother them. Okay, I think before we go through this abandoned grade, let's have a look to a video clip first.
There were little places and long places. Little places that you shine yourself with things that lasted 2 weeks, and long places that you brown things that lasted forever. You just say the 15%. When I was in the window, I saw another world, a dreamy world full of perfect things. A world where grown-up girls got what they wanted. They were beautiful. Like fairies or princes. They didn't even need any money. They had magic cars. I wanted one. Little did I know, I would end up with trash. With bad business, occupation, journey. That's it. Visa. Dress. And next. Well, next. It's missing. Nothing but cash back. That is worth everything. Moving to New York. I'm that kind of cooking. You know the thing you go and sit in your mind, and it starts kind of go with warm butter flowing down the hot stove. So that's what it's like when I'm home. Oh, need better. You see, a man that will love you and treat you with love. If a man doesn't fit, you can't exchange him 7 days later for a gorgeous cashmere sweater. The store always smells good. The store can wait until next Thursday you never even knew you needed. And your stupid, black, so shiny bag.
So you are covering the yard until Expo, right? I'm not. Okay. Remember, I organized the collection and then we came to the lesson.
Give it a flower. Okay. This movie is quite good. I think it is produced during 1999. At that time, America in a very bad recession, and one of the major costs is the credit card. So Walt Disney, they really produced this just to overturn the American, to stop all this unnecessary purchasing culture. Let's take a look. We try to link with our dharma, see how is the relationship. So we read this and try to discuss and link with the video clip together. Okay, great. The first unwholesome.
This function is taking our name to the hand. Today's manifest is not big enough. It's possible not to stay in Taiwan.
Okay. So we take a note first. Is there anybody who would like to share with the video clip? Can you link with this dharma? Yes, Yamik, please.
The lady
okay. Yes. So you see, its function is sticking here, not okay, sticking. And also seeing enjoyment in things that lead to bondage. Usually the person doesn't realize it is a bondage. I met a dharma friend that's exactly like a woman, you know. It's a shopaholic. Okay. He said he told me that oh, you know, Master, once I bought my Gucci bag, I found that it seems like I'm in the paradise. I'm so happy. I said, how many days? How many days you can enjoy the happy? 3 days. So after 3 days, so I will fall from the paradise to the hell. So I said, so any remedy for it? Shop again. You see, this is what happened to them. Okay. Besides that, what can you see from the video clip?
The successfulness of advertisement and marketing ladies.
You are the culprit, I think. You are one of the culprits. Maybe you can see. You see, when you go to the shop, I think the window display, the atmosphere, the music, the aircon must be very comfortable, the display, and the sales skirt. I think all this is very strong. You see, this woman, she admitted that the attractiveness of the buying things is stronger than opposite sex. You see, this is a very, very rare case. Because he said, if he doesn't like the man, he can exchange it 7 days. But when we all the stuff he can exchange it, he like it, all the shopping bag. Okay, what else you see? The point. Okay, when did she start this type of addiction? When yes, the childhood. What happened during the childhood? Yes. Okay. Yes, the magic card. Besides the magic card. Yes. She couldn't get the nice things. And then he saw so many examples. She saw so many beautiful. They look like a fairy. You see, it means that his atmosphere create something which is not so real for her, but which she thinks it is so real. So she started to admire. Then he make up his mind that once I adult, I want no magic card. So he becomes the slave for the magic card. So what else you see? It means that all these type of habit usually begin from the childhood. So if you attach to something, maybe you have to look back. What happened during your childhood? What happened? How the atmosphere and your parenting and your parents how they are parenting you. I think this all you have to consider. What else? You think what happened if the shopping ethic can stop? What is the consequence without shopping, without stop this type of a shopping addiction? Yes, actually, I think you can get this movie easily in YouTube because it's very long ago. Yes, he became bankrupt already, and even due to this habit, he lost his boyfriend, and his boyfriend is the most important key point to make her overcome this addiction. So in the final movies, he walked through a shop, and actually she got the hallucination that all the bakung at the shop, it seems mannequin. All the mannequin actually seems like persuade her to come by. She got hallucination, but she managed successfully to pass through the road and without bothering them. You see, so this is the end of the movie. Just want to tell the people that you have to overcome it, and she paid the price that she best boyfriend leaves her because she is overactive today, and she will lie to the whole world just because she likes shopping. You see, maybe I think it's good you can watch this movie, especially your age, and the woman and the lady. I think it will be very a good lesson you can learn from this. But men have to see different things. You can see the opposite side of this. Okay, so we so-called abandoning greed. All right. You see here, seeing enjoyment in things that lead to bondage. Generally, we don't see the truth of the thing. It makes us enjoy the bondage. You repeat the same thing. So you have to always ask yourself that if let's say you really overindulge in something, you have to try to see the negative thing of it, so that you won't be so attached to it. Okay. Maybe now you try to review yourself. What is your really attached? You can write in your notes now. Okay. Just try to see which one attachment is the grade A one, very strong one. And maybe you can read A, B, C, or you can write it down, and then you have to understand, maybe try to think how it comes and how bad it influences you. You can write it, do it now. Okay. Without telling me, and I don't want to know also. Single accent for a big thing. No problem. Problem ahead if you finish one. 2. If I know single action, I should put one more handphone to record the whole thing. Now I do the recording but without the video conference. Then will be look more interesting with the video conference to see all your face. Yes, how about the rest? Finish? Finish. Okay. Then consider finish. Okay. Okay. But anyway, sometimes the enjoyment for the bondage can have an effect of healing. I remember I came across a case. One lady got depression. Maybe the over pressure from the working. Well, in this case, I asked her to lie down here and relax herself. And then I realized one thing. Maybe not everybody is ready for meditation or chanting. I think maybe if she go to have a good movie, then go to shopping, buy something which she like, and have a good restaurant, have a good food. Maybe I think it's a healing of it. Because this type of enjoyment, sometimes people they need to relax, and this type of enjoy from all this material has some healing power in these circumstances. Stress relief, yes. If let's say she can meditate, or by just chanting the mantra can stress relief. Of course, this is the best remedy, but I don't think everybody can do so. So maybe go to the movie, go to the cinema, go to the shopping is the best, because she can divert his attention. So during shopping, you will forget his trouble in a certain period. And when she feel that joy during the process, the joy itself can heal the unhappiness. So you see, sometimes we have to see the thing in both sides. It depends on which one circumstances and context you see the case. So this is the abandoning the greed. Okay. Second, we go to the abandoning the hatred. Okay. This hatred. Okay, let's take down some notes. Any wrong spelling here? Burn up is own support, right? Burn up. English act, maybe you can tell me better. Burn up or burn up? Burn up. Chinese is burn up. Okay, so please B-U-R-N, burn up. Wrong spelling. Burn up is own support. Okay, we take a look at the second video play to link with this case. Okay, also we keep it a block. Let's take a look. Can anybody try to link what we watched in the video clip with all the facts here? Persecuting, what does it mean persecuting actually? Persecuting means what? Persecuting means what? Oh, you also don't fully understand. Okay. All right. Okay. Besides that, what you can link with this case from the Dharma you see here? Okay, first of all, let's take a look here to support. Actually, here the support means your heart. Your heart. According to Abhidhamma, actually, most of our consciousness is raised up with the needs of our heart. The heart is considered as a support. When people are angry, you will feel that something is burning in the heart. I think maybe the sign, what the science mentioned is correct, that a person easy anger really to get heart attack because it is supported by Abhidhamma too. Second, let's take a look. Here it is manifested as a persecuting. Let me take a look. Persecuting. Persecuting. Treat someone unfairly and cruelly over a long period of time because of their race or something like that. Which means that you will treat someone unfairly and cruelly. Let's take a look. Actually, the persecuting got something more different one. Is you are going to harm somebody which she likes, especially what she likes. Let's take a look. Once the princess is very angry to the extent of what did she do with her knife, with her sword? She tried to cut the carpet, right? Actually, the carpet, you can see that there's the queen and the king and the princess. Actually, this carpet is knitted by the queen, which is her mother, and her mother liked it so much. So once the princess is so angry, she tried to cut it, okay, just to release her anger. But when you damage something which which her mother favorite. So what will her mother do? As a vengeance, she throw she burned the what? The bowl, yes. Actually, this princess, the most favorite thing is hunting. The bow is his most favorite. It shows what? It shows actually the person who can really hurt us is the one who's familiar with us. And during we are very angry, usually what we do, we will try to damage what your favorite. You have this experience that maybe in his reputation, maybe his belonging, but during anger is there. It's the only thing reaction you will do. Just damage her. Just damage him. And sometimes you may damage yourself. So you see, that's why sometimes sometimes people their character is very awkward. Partially it's because during the childhood they are over damaged. They have some trauma during the childhood. Because if there's some family, there's some conflict within the family. Each of the family members knows the weak point very well and knows what is your favorite, what is your favorite very well. Then they will damage it and can really hurt you. So I don't think your enemy, who is not familiar with you, can really hurt you, because they will just hit the wrong place. But the person very close to us can hit us very well. That's why you must always be mindful and meditate well to avoid your anger. Because once you're angry, you want to hurt your parents, you want to hurt your kids, can easily it's easier because you know what they like. So get the point. So as a Buddhist, must be always aware of when you're angry, please try to stop talking. It's the best. Stop talking. Try to cool down yourself. Don't talk anything because it can be very sharp. Your word acting. I think we all experience that. So sometimes once you hurt people, then you go to apologize. Sometimes it is not that helpful already. It's just like you punch a nail in the wood. After you want to to pick up the nail, but the damage is there already. Very difficult to have a remedy there. So just to avoid. So this is what we see. And also, there's some cases that we have a self-damage themselves. So torture, I don't know what does that mean. I remember in my time, there's one singer, quite same age with me. She is 100% perfect people. Everything was perfect. If something is not done so well accordingly, she will go to the toilet and punch the mirror until the whole hand bleeding because he cannot forgive himself for the imperfect. This type something also is so-called self-damage. I don't know what's wrong with his childhood. There must be something wrong. Then the person will react like that. But I think self-damage better than damage others. If it becomes damage, you get it. Isn't it? So better you get it yourself. Then I try to help you. Right? Okay. So this is the so-called, this is the hatred. It can be from a small thing and go to big thing. Generally the hatred will not come in a big. It will become from the aversion, the ill will first. What does that mean? From a very small thing. Okay, for example, I think very common maybe in a family maybe your mother, during our childhood, mother, the toothpaste, the toothpaste, sometimes we will squeeze, maybe we prefer squeeze from the middle, right? Maybe our brother or your wife, the habit is you have to squeeze from the bottom. This is very small thing. But when the person always reminding that I don't prefer you squeeze the toothpaste from the middle. I prefer you squeeze from the bottom. The aversion start accumulating already. Maybe let's take an example, the toilet bowl. Sometimes men we go to pee, maybe the urine cannot really go to the toilet bowl, it will go to somewhere else. You see, for us it's nothing, but maybe for a woman who is a householder, they don't mind. They're very minded. Why you don't you make the place so dirty? Or for example, the stocking, maybe we just throw the stock in and just put in front of the door. For us, it's a very small thing. But maybe for some housewives, they've been very angry because they do the housework for the whole day to make it clean, finally end up to make it dirty. So all this actually, the aversion will accumulate. And then one day it bursts. So just be careful. When people start to warn us, you have to know that, especially people close with us. I don't think the people not so close with us, I no need to bother so much. But the working partner and family member, just to be careful. It's part of the drug. Okay, then the third one, I think maybe that's for today. Okay, because now it's at 3:39 already. Okay.
So, what is the date of today?
It's 26th February. 26th February. 26th February. So in the next lesson, we are going to continue the sloth and torpor, worry, restlessness, abandoning doubt. All this is considered inner factor. After finish the inner factor, then we will go to the practice. Let's take a look. We will teach you the second step of the meditation, which you consider the counting. You already finished the counting. We will go to other steps of the meditation. Okay. And then, well, now is the time for you to re-elaborate what you learned today to other parties. So I try to make you all become friends. Okay, so you try to conclude with Kalila. Okay, Yao Ming, you try to conclude. Oh, no. With the Mei Feng. Okay, then both of you together. You can start it now.